Yo, what's up, swag gang? You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy Keon Lar, aka KL Swag, back here with a video, man. Look, man. We are predicting the next 5 Super Bowls, man. Matchups, bro. And winners, man. 2021 through to I guess 2025 or whatever like that, man. We are back here again with TBS, bro. We are predicting the 5 Super Bowl matchups, man. So look, man. Let's see what he's talking about, bro. I really want to see, Cincinnati go to the Super Bowl. Let's see them go. Let's see them. You never know. Joe Burrow can probably do it. Him and Jamar Chase, maybe. You never know. Defense has to get up a little better. Offensive line, a little decent. And then you never know. Or Justin Herbert or whatever, man. You never know, bro. There's so many teams that's gonna go dumb this year as well, man. But anyways, man, make sure you comment. Let's just get into the reaction. Oh yeah.
It's time for us to bust out the crystal ball once again as we look forward in time and predict the Super Bowls of the future.
Team owners unanimously approving Arizona to host Super Bowl 57.
In both 2017 and 2019, we ran videos where we projected the next 5 Super Bowl matchups and champions. The NFL landscape has changed tremendously since then, and it has forced us to rethink some of our previous predictions. So we're taking a mulligan here.
Damn. Mulligan.
As we give this another shot. So with that, we once again present to you our updated projections for the next 5 Super Bowl matchups and champions. Super Bowl 56, Los Angeles Rams versus Kansas City Chiefs. Back when we ran this video in 2019, we projected a Chicago Bears-Cleveland Browns Super Bowl here. Although the Browns are headed on the right trajectory, we're not sold on the Bears getting to the big game just yet. We need to see if Justin Fields pans out first. It's gonna take some time. So with the benefit of a mulligan, we're going to play it safe and call for a Rams-Chiefs Super Bowl showdown. That's right. For the second straight year, and only for the second time in NFL history, a team will play in its home venue for the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl 55 champion Tampa Bay Buccaneers won the Lombardi Trophy at home against Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yeah.
With home field advantage at SoFi Stadium, will the Rams follow the Bucs?
That's my baby, Tom Brady. That's my dad. My baby, my guy. Kind of blushing right now because he went dumb, man. He's a great. I'm just playing, y'all. Let's get into it.
Footsteps here. This would be an absolute matchup for the ages. Everybody remembers the thrilling Week 11 2018 Monday Night contest between the two clubs when Jared Goff and company barely outdueled KC by a final score of 54-51. Well, quite a bit has changed since then. Mahomes has led KC to consecutive Super Bowl appearances, winning it all in the 2019 season. The Rams now have Matthew Stafford under center instead of Goff, believing that the former Detroit Lions star is the final piece necessary for them to go all the way. The Rams had the NFL's best defense last season. Now they have an upgraded quarterback. This is as close to a flawless roster as it gets. Every other NFC contender has some flaws. Yes, even the Bucs. Their secondary still leaves a lot to be desired, and Super Bowl repeats just don't happen anymore. So we like the Rams' chances of representing the NFC in the Super Bowl. And his supporting cast on offense is better than anything Stafford had in Detroit over his final few years there. Stafford doesn't have to single-handedly carry his team anymore, thanks to a stout rushing game and elite defense. As for the Chiefs, well, it's pretty simple. They have the world's best player, the best offense, and a defense that deserves way more credit than they typically get. Tampa Bay beat Kansas City because of its pass rush, but all KC did was rebuild its O-line entirely. Say hello to newcomers Kyle Long, Joe Tooney, and
Damn. Stand by.
Orlando Brown Jr.
But also, you guys got on me. Okay, I saw a comment was like, "Bro, what are you talking about? Pat Mahomes had no linemen." Blah 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 blah. Either way, it's Patrick Mahomes. I still feel like Tampa Bay will still do the same thing what they did to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl to these new coming linemen as well. Yes, they will be hold down a little bit. Yes, they will be blocking them for a little minute. But I really feel like they will be still bringing that pressure to Patrick Mahomes, even though Patrick Mahomes didn't have much lineman or whatever like that. But at the same time, man, you gotta think about this shit, bro. Pat Mahomes, bro, he did the best he can to try to win, bro, but it just didn't work like that. And then also Tyreek Hill got locked down. But anyways, man, let's just get into this, man. Let's just get into it. But yes, Orlando Brown or whatever like that. This lineman right here, disgusting.
Junior. Laurent Duvernay-Tardif also returned after opting out of the 2020 season. Yes, the AFC is loaded with other contenders, including the Buffalo Bills, Cleveland Browns, Baltimore Ravens, and Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah.
But how can you bet against the best overall team of the last 2 years? So, Rams versus the Chiefs it is. And the winner is the Kansas City Chiefs. Bold prediction. The Rams and Chiefs won't combine for 105 points again. But on a serious note, we just don't want to bet against Mahomes and the Chiefs. We're not here to tell you that they're the New England Patriots, but a team this good and this well coached just simply won't lose back-to-back Super Bowls. We have KC following the same format as the 2016 to 2018 Patriots. Win a Super Bowl, lose a Super Bowl, then win it again. The Chiefs' high-powered offense will be too much for the stingy Rams defense to stop, while Kansas City's pass rush gets the better of Stafford when it matters most. Kansas City wins a thriller 27-24. Super Bowl 57. Buffalo Bills versus Dallas Cowboys. Bills versus Cowboys in the Super Bowl, Part 3. These two teams met in Super Bowls 27 and 28, with the Cowboys blowing out the Bills both times. Fast forward nearly 3 decades later, and it's time for the final act of this trilogy. The Bills have turned a serious corner under Sean McDermott and Brandon Beane. 2020 marked the franchise's 3rd playoff berth in 4 years. Thanks to an explosive offense led by breakout star Josh Allen and star receiver Stephon Diggs, Buffalo went all the way to the AFC Championship, where they fell to Mahomes and the Chiefs. Spoiler alert, as great as Kansas City is, they can't be in the Super Bowl every single year. Buffalo has almost all of the pieces in place to go head-to-head with Kansas City, and we believe it'll finally be their time in 2022. On the flip side, the Cowboys are slowly but surely putting the pieces together for a Super Bowl run. You can laugh all you want, but this defense is gonna get a lot better under new defensive coordinator Dan Quinn.
Oh, that's nice.
Parsons' draft selection will help them out too. Dak Prescott was putting together an MVP-like season in 2020 before he suffered that gruesome ankle injury. But with the Cowboys quarterback fully healthy, good luck stopping him, CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, and Ezekiel Elliott. This Cowboys offense has all the makings to be a top 5 unit over the long run, and the defense has too much talent to flop like it did in 2020. As for the rest of the NFC, well, who knows what the futures hold for the Seattle Seahawks and Green Bay Packers. And as great as Tom Brady is, you have to think he'll have slowed down a bit by his age 45 season. No, the NFC East is wide open over the long run, but Dallas is well positioned to dominate over the next 3 years, if all goes according to plan. This team has failed to reach those sky-high expectations over the past quarter century, but it finally changes in 2022. So, with all that said, the Super Bowl 57 winner is the Buffalo Bills. Two-star quarterbacks who are loaded with elite skill position talent will trade.
Never know, Cowboys can get that.
Quickly and confidently, so you never have to slow down at work.
Blow for blow in a Super Bowl for the ages. The fans in Glendale, Arizona will get their money's worth. But when all is said and done, Allen and company will finally give Bills fans what they've waited so long for. The franchise is redeemed from those 4 straight Super Bowl losses. The heartbreak is over. The Bills beat the Cowboys 31-24 in a back-and-forth contest to exact revenge for those 2 blowout defeats from the 90s. Finally, it's time for the Bills Mafia to celebrate a Super Bowl by smashing some tables. Super Bowl 58, San Francisco 49ers versus Kansas City Chiefs. A rematch of Super Bowl 54. Just a few differences this time around. Trey Lance, not Jimmy Garoppolo, will be the 49ers starting quarterback by then. San Francisco gave up a huge ransom so they could move up and take Lance with the number 3 selection in the 2021 draft. And it'll pay off with the trip to Super Bowl 58. Kyle Shanahan doesn't need a reminder about the 4th quarter collapse against the Chiefs in Super Bowl 54. There'll be some familiar faces on both sides of this rematch, so there won't be a lack of intriguing storylines here. The 49ers will have a core of Lance, Brandon Ayuk, Trent Williams, Nick Bosa, Eric Armstead, and Fred Warner, plus a top-tier rushing game. So we don't need to go on and on why we think they'll be back in the big game before long. As for the Chiefs, I mean, what more can we say? Mahomes should have gotten them to the Super Bowl in each of his first 3 years as a starter, but 2 times in 3 years will suffice. The fact is, the Chiefs are just on another level with Mahomes, so we have no problem putting them down for at least 2 more AFC banners in the next 5 years.
I don't know.
We
Maybe.
really wouldn't be shocked if they push for 3 or 4. Unlike Super Bowl 54, let's not call this an offense versus defense matchup. Lance will be a star under Shanahan.
Hell yeah.
It'll come down to a showdown of 2 dynamic superstar quarterbacks. So, who comes out on top? The San Francisco 49ers. Shanahan will learn from his mistakes of being overly conservative in Super Bowl 51 and Super Bowl 54. His 49ers won't take the foot off the pedal until the clock hits 0. They'll be better prepared for Mahomes and company this time around. Lance will dazzle and cement his legacy with a Super Bowl MVP performance. The 49ers front 7 will get to Mahomes and make enough plays to get this franchise its record-tying 6th Super Bowl title. Final score, 24-20. Super Bowl 59. Baltimore Ravens versus Arizona Cardinals. After years and years of projected postseason shortcomings, Lamar Jackson and the
I don't know about that, but hey, it could happen.
Ravens finally break through with a trip to Super Bowl 59 in New Orleans. There, the Ravens will meet the game's second-best dual-threat quarterback in Kyler Murray, who will have guided the Cardinals to their first Super Bowl appearance in 16 years. The Ravens will continue to field one of the NFL's most potent rushing offenses, and their lockdown secondary will remain among the league's best unit. Marlon Humphrey will be in his prime, and the front 7 will have Odafe Oweh and Patrick Queen in their primes. As for the Cardinals, it's not just about Murray and DeAndre Hopkins, assuming the latter is still a Cardinal. That defense will be scary good with Isaiah Simmons, Budda Baker, and Zaven Collins leading the way, even if J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones are long gone by then. The Ravens will be aiming for their 3rd Lombardi
J.J. Watt and Chandler Jones, they're going to be gone. Old heads, they're going to be gone.
Trophy. Arizona will be looking for their first in franchise history. So, who gets it done? The Baltimore Ravens. By this point, Jackson will have had far more playoff experience than Murray, and that will be a key.
I'm not going to lie, though. The Ravens is going to have a Super Bowl. I call it. The Ravens will go to the Super Bowl, and they probably will win. They will either go or they probably will win the Super Bowl. I call it.
Key factor. The Ravens defense is built for moments like this, and the ultra-stingy unit will find a way to contain Murray and the Cardinals' other playmakers. Jackson will have multiple TD passes plus a rushing score as he leads the Ravens to a Super Bowl championship by a final score of 24-17. Super Bowl 60. Washington football team versus Cincinnati Bengals. This is our projected Super Bowl 60, or as we like to call it, the battle of 2 of the NFL's losingest franchises over the past 3 decades. The football team is on an upwards trajectory with head coach Ron Rivera. He's restored relevance in this franchise. The defense is loaded now, and it'll be loaded in 5 years with the likes of Chase Young, Montez Sweat, Darren Payne, and Jamean Davis leading the way. It's anybody's guess who Washington's quarterback will be at this point. Our guess is that they'll have found their guy at the 2022 or 2023 draft. But make no mistake, it's largely the defense that gets Washington to the big game here. As for the Bengals, it all starts with Joe Burrow. He will be a long-established superstar by then, and we expect he'll be doing great things with Jamar Chase and T. Higgins.
Hell
I'm
yeah!
not sure if Tyler Boyd will be around by this point, but at any rate, this Bengals team will be led by an explosive passing game. It will have taken the Bengals a few years to build a roster that matches the other top teams in the AFC, but the wait will be worth it. Burrow and company will have broken through by leading the Bengals to their first Super Bowl appearance since the 1988 season. Set this one up as a classic offense versus defense showdown. So, who's the winner? Washington football team. At the end of the day, it's hard to go against a
No, I got Joe Burrow.
stingy defense with a world-class talent like Young, regardless of how dominant Cincinnati's offense is. The football team wins a thrilling contest by a final score of 21-16. Washington has endured a miserable 20-plus years under owner Dan Snyder, but Rivera and the defense have this team in position to dominate over the long run. So, our way too early projections call for the nation's capital to celebrate at least one Super Bowl within the next half-decade.
Damn, Chase.
But what do you think the next 5 Super Bowl matchups will look like? Join us in the comment section below.
My Patriots, my Patriots, my Patriots. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. My Patriots going to the Super Bowl.